Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So today quick build diary. This won't be a build guide because this build didn't clear all endgame. Just like it's a really nice mapper in general, but doesn't have like that much single target. Anyways, it was a test that I made. I wanted to play around Val Burning Hour with an Elementalist stacking shitloads of golem for buffs and whatnot. So let me quickly put back all my auras on, summon up my golems. And the last one, here we go. Then we're gonna run a quick map and discuss about the gear choices that I made and how I wanted to go with this build. It's a T16 map, nothing too special around the mods. Let's go. Quickly new map. Hopefully we don't die during the boss fights, because that's kind of the problem with the build, is single target. Oh, we've got a conqueror also. I would call this as still much say my detox build that I played after my summoner, which was my next tower, and it's been so hard to like scale it properly and get everything going for a result that I won't call it as satisfying as expected. That pretty much sums up the idea of getting a shit build after a summoner, so that the next build that you are playing after this one feels amazing. It's kind of did actually. But it's kind of satisfying the idea of releasing like huge Val burning arrows on bosses and everything. Woohoo! You can see we're not that tanky against bosses, you know. But okay, bosses are down. So we just managed to clear up the map, even power leveled up. And we got a night out. Battle scared. I think I already have this one. I don't know. Maybe not. Let go. Hideout unlocked. I didn't notice this one was here. Spawn up the metamorph. And the metamorph scan. So yeah, we can do like T16 mapping, but that's pretty much like the limit of the build. So let's go back quickly into the hideout and we're gonna discuss about the gearing and whatnot. So character is currently level 94, Elementalist, and we're using primordial chain and some primordial jewels to get up to 7 golems and basing like all defensive and offensive mechanism around golems. So quickly, the links that I'm using, and then we're gonna go into the items. So main links is Val Burning Hour. So Val Burning Hour link with greater multiple projectiles, mirage archer, combustion, swift affliction, and awaken deadly elements. Then for our auras, we are using the devouring diadem to get to be able to get Eldritch Battery and reserve all our mana and get some mana reduction, as well as some mana sustains with the Feast of Flesh and the Cinder Swallow Urn. So we are using Earl of Ash, Malevolence, Unenlighten, Sport and Anger, and I think it's on one of the ring, I have an aspect of the spider also, which preserves all of my mana. With precision somewhere, I guess. Yeah, precision, to get my accuracy capped and whatnot. Then we are using 21 Ice Golem, Blood Rage, Steel Skin, which we manually cast, Stormbrand to sustain elemental overload on bosses, then Chaos Golem, Lightning Golem, Flame Golem, Stone Golem, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. One of each type and 3 Fire Golems. Then Flame Dash for moving and a standalone precision. That's pretty much it. For the rest of the gear, we are using Calm's Heart for the massive life it gives, Diadem Down for the Ignite to inflict with attacks deal damage faster, some life, high dexterity res gloves, life res movement speed boots. This one is just a filler, which is a life res ring. Same here, life res ring with a bit of dex in the aspect that I needed. Same for the quiver, it's a filler. I do like the pierce, but it's just high dex because we are really starving dexterity on the build. A little bit of accuracy, a little bit of life, and flat fizz and mental damage with attacks to boost up a little bit the burning arrow. We are mainly scaling damage over time, because if we read the tag of burning arrow, fires a burning arrow that deals fire damage. If it ignites an enemy, it will also inflict an additional debuff for duration, dealing burning damage based on the magnitude of the ignite. And we can apply up to 5 debuffs, so we are mainly scaling the burning arrow debuff as well as the ignite damage. So concerning flasks, we are using Quicksilver of Adrenaline, Cinder Swallow Urn for the increased damage, Onslaught, and the life and the energy shield, recovery during flask effect, Basal Flask of Warding for curse immunity and the physical damage reduction, Witchfire Brew for the damage over time increase and the Disper curse, and the Blood of the Cavalry to sustain all life. Then if we go into the passives, we are using a few primordial jewels also. So I think we have one here, Primordial Eminence for the increased effect of golem buffs, a Primordial Harmony for the golem's regeneration, life regeneration, and I think I have another one somewhere here. Yeah, we have a second Primordial Eminence for also increased effect of buffs. Then we are using a Watcher Size that gives us bleed immunity with Malevolence. And for other jewels, just life, fire damage, phasing, life, increased damage, strength and dex. This I have a lethal pride in this spot that gives me burning damage, faster ignites, burning damage, attack damage, leeches life, and strength, and 45 effect, which I don't really care about here. And we are scaling, mostly golems, so we are getting Leech of the Primordial for +1 golem and Elementor, so we get, with all the golems we are immune to elements, we get increased effects of buff granted by golems per golems, increased golem damage per golem, so our golems are doing a fair bit of damage, even though unlinked. So +2 golems here, +1 golem here, and +3 golems on the army. And we're scaling mostly like fire damage over time, life, and minion damage. So we go life and mana, minion damage, jewel socket, more life, fire damage over time, +1 golem here, then here, dual socket, life. Here we are using an anatomical knowledge, because in this spot it gives me a really high life pool. You see 5.9, 6.2, pretty decent chunk of life in this spot. Then more life, elemental overload, dual socket, fire damage over time, more life, aura effects, aura reservation, mean damage. This whole wheel here, I'm taking these tools for the 10 ignite and this area node for the burning damage. More life here, then dual socket, more fire damage over time, fire damage, more life, dual socket, then we go up there, more life, dual socket, a bit of res that we needed. So stacking a shitload of jewels, and yeah, basically all the fire nodes in this area and whatnot. I think like as a chieftain you would go with much more high-hand damage, but here I'm pretty satisfied about everything. So yeah, and here we are chilling, shocking and igniting all the enemies here, which gives me a permanent 100% time of, I have like over 100% chance to ignite with all my hits and Beacon of Freedom for the more damage with ignite, which is a more multiplier for all over damage on the burning arrow. So yeah, pretty weird tree, lots of dual sockets, here more life, more text that we need, and a lucky little bride, and yeah, just stacking life to get a nice life pool, element immunity, huge like physical damage reduction, life regen through the stone golem, chaos golems, attack speed and cast speed through the lightning golem, crit chance and accuracy through the ice golem, and increased damage through the fire golems. And concerning the bow that I'm using, because I didn't talk about it, I'm using a Xoph Nurture. It got reworked and got the level 20 ignite proliferation, and I really wanted to test it out. And it got huge increased physical damage, and burning arrow is a physical damage that is converted to fire, so it scales up with the Xoph Nurture. And I would say like the build performs alright, can do like high tier mapping. I'm using this one mostly to do like random maps, proc my conquerors very fast. It's not like a bosser, but it's a really nice mapping character. If you want to try that, go for it. I think going with without the golems and like purely fire damage over time chieftain with a Xoph amulet would be a better single target option, because they also located Lavalanche, which isn't cheap on the army. So overall the build is kinda expensive for what it can do, but I had a fun time leveling it, and yeah, it's a nice little project. Kinda worked out, kinda didn't. I might try the chieftain version at some point. I know that it will work, but yeah, that's gonna be pretty much everything for me for this build. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments or directly in game. I will link my in-game name, my PoE profile, and the Pastebin in the description down below. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you guys around. Cheers!